Hi there. Our next card is the Three of Swords. When upright, traditionally, this card can mean heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, betrayal, grief, loss, separation, rejection, wounds from words or actions, clarity through pain, truth revealed, mental anguish, emotional release, breaking of illusions, piercing realizations, necessary suffering, or growth through discomfort. When reversed, this card can mean healing from heartbreak, recovery, emotional release, moving on, suppressed sadness, suppressed sadness or denial of pain, lingering wounds, difficulty letting go, resistance to healing, stuck in grief, or forgiveness of yourself or others. This card represents 3, which represents expression, growth, and synthesis. In Swords, the 3 becomes a breaking point where mental truths pierce emotional realities. It marks a painful moment of clarity when illusions are shattered but deeper truth becomes possible. The element of air in this card brings sharp clarity, communication, and reason, but also detachment. This card shows what happens when mental awareness meets emotional vulnerability, when pain surfaces as truth is faced. There's a need to process grief logically and emotionally. Astrologically, this card is associated with Saturn and Libra. Saturn adds heaviness, lessons in karmic cycles, while Libra emphasizes relationships, balance, and fairness. This pairing reflects the hard truths within relationships and the deep responsibility of emotional integrity and karmic consequences. You'll see that there's 3 swords piercing a heart, and this can symbolize heartbreak, betrayal, or painful truths. The heart is open and vulnerable, while the swords represent cold reason and harsh reality. You'll see that there's a gray, stormy sky, and this can represent emotional heaviness, sadness, turmoil, yet the rain also symbolizes cleansing and release. You'll see that there's no figure present, no person in this card. This can indicate that the pain can be internalized or it's a solitary emotional experience. And you'll see that the heart is floating and it's not in a body. This can indicate disconnection between mind and heart, or the experience of emotional pain without clear expression. When asked yes or no, this card can mean no, as in not at this time, and it can suggest heartache, separation, or emotional misalignment. And it can suggest clarity will come after the pain has been processed. This card can be associated with early autumn, especially Libra season, late September through October. And the timing may correspond to a moment of emotional or relational clarity, often unexpected or triggered by a conflict or decision. When it comes to the directional cues, you'll see that the swords are pointed downward, anchoring pain into the heart. This shows how truth and reason impact our emotional core. The storm clouds suggest a transitory emotional storm. After the rain, the sky will clear. There's no background scenery, which implies the pain is internal and universal. So what's the story of this card? The 3 of Swords tells the story of a moment of painful realization, when your heart is pierced by a truth you can no longer avoid. This may come as betrayal, rejection, or unnecessary parting, but this is not purposeless pain. It's a sacred rupture, a breaking open that allows you to feel fully, release deeply, and ultimately heal and evolve. Though lonely and heavy, this card reminds you that grief is also a teacher, and through it, wisdom is born. So that there is the 3 of Swords. Comment down below if you have any additional interpretations to add. Thank you.